What's up, guys, and welcome to whatever I'm gonna be doing here. A conversation for today. Basically, I just want to give my thoughts on a couple things. So if you want to listen, cool. Stay with me. So, the other day, someone sent me a video of this girl talking about roles in a relationship. The role that a man is supposed to play and the role that a woman is supposed to play. And she was talking about submission and how the woman is supposed to be submissive to the man and the man is supposed to be the head and the leader and all that. Stuff that I agree with. But there was something that she said in a certain way that kind of, I guess, reminded me of why I didn't always agree with the whole idea that a woman is supposed to be submissive. And why I guess I wasn't always so receptive to it. And the phrase that she used was, a woman needs to stay in a woman's place. And that just, you know how some things just trigger you? Like where there's just something that automatically clicks and you just feel defensive and you're just like, oh, I don't like that. And I was thinking about it and having a conversation about it. And I realized, like, the reason why, because that phrase, if you've ever been in an argument, you've ever seen two people in an argument, whatever the case may be, if someone says that, even outside of relationships, if someone says that to another person, you need to stay in your place. Hold up now. Stay in your place. You're getting a little out of hand. What is that implying? It's automatically implying, like, I'm up here and you're down here. And you basically saying that you tried to take it up to where I am, but you're on a different level. You're way down there, so hold up. Get back down there. And nobody ever uses that term when it comes to a man and his role. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever says stay in a man's place. Because when they're talking to a man, there's just so much more respect. And, you need to play your role. You need to be the head. You need to be strong. You need to be confident. You need to be the protector, provider, all that stuff. There's just so much more respect in the tone that's used for a man. And that's fine. There should be respect there. But then how come when it comes to women, there's such a lack of respect? Like that phrase, like I said, is just so... There's just a negative connotation to it. Stay in your place. Or even parents will use that with their kids. If, your kid's getting a little mouthy when you're out in public or whatever it is, and you go, hold up, stay in your place. You're running your mouth too much. Stay in your place. That's just, again, implying I'm up here and you're down here, which is okay for a parent-child relationship. That's normal, That's just the way that authority works with a parent and a child. But it shouldn't work that way between a man and a woman. So I hate when people use that phrase, you need to stay in your woman's place, because it just seems so disrespectful. And I feel like that's the reason why a lot of women, going back to the whole submissive thing, a lot of women are so defensive when it comes to the idea of that, or even just hearing that word automatically makes them feel defensive because of just the lack of respect that a lot of people take when they talk about it to them, or, when they approach them with the idea. It's just so disrespectful. The problem is that, unfortunately, a lot of men see the submissive part in the Bible, and then they totally rule out everything else. They totally rule out the fact that God says you're supposed to love her the way that you love yourself, and you're supposed to love her the way God loves the church, and they just totally, completely block out the rest of it, the parts that talk about love and respect, and they look at just the submissive part. They're completely twisting it to their benefit and saying basically, you're my woman, so you do what I say when I say it. I don't want to hear your thoughts. I don't want to hear your opinions. I don't want to know how you feel about it, because none of that matters. I'm the man. You're my woman. You need to be quiet and shut your mouth and submit, and that's the end of it. We don't have to discuss nothing, because what I say goes. That's why so many women are like, no. Because, well, granted, there are some women who, are just going to sit there and just take whatever any man throws at them, and they just feel like that's what they have to do in order to have a man. But there is a good amount of women who don't feel that way. I know that I'm not like that. A lot of my friends are not like that. if you want me to respect you, that's fine, but you have to give respect. And that's also in the Bible. You can't just treat a woman however you feel like you want to treat her and expect her to give you a positive result. And that's just human nature. That's not her being difficult or, being a hard-headed woman. If you come at anyone disrespectfully, the chances of you getting what you wanted to get out of that person go down significantly just because they feel disrespected and they're not going to do it now. That's why so many women do not willingly put themselves in the submissive role, because there's so many knuckleheads out here who take that as an excuse to be controlling and domineering and just completely disrespectful and disregarding anything that she might have to bring to the table aside from cooking, cleaning, and personal child care. That's it. Her mind does not matter. Any of her thoughts do not matter. Her feelings about anything do not matter. You do what I say, and that's it. That's just not the way that it works, and that's not the way that God set it up to work either. You can't be disrespectful and expect for her to respond positively to that and to want to submit to you. Not if you're giving her that type of attitude and basically demeaning her completely as a person. You're not going to get anything positive out of her. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get anything positive. If you want a woman to submit to you, she has to be able to trust you, first of all. She has to be able to trust that you're mature enough to make good decisions for the both of you, because that's the whole point. You are the head. You're supposed to make the decisions. You're supposed to be the final decision maker and all that. But you should still take into account her thoughts and her feedback on stuff. Okay? So in order to submit, she has to be able to trust you that if she lets you make the decisions, if you are going to be the man that she submits to make all of the decisions and to lead you guys and whatever potential family you might have, she has to be able to trust you. So if you can't even handle yourself out here, she ain't gonna trust you. If you are leading yourself into nothing but straight foolishness every single day, why in God's green earth is any woman in her right mind gonna say, let me follow this man right into all of his nonsense? No. If you can't keep yourself in line, she's not gonna trust you with her life. Basically, she's not going to trust you to make decisions for her too. That's dumb. You have to make decisions, but they should be for the both of you. Her opinion should matter, because if you miss something, she might be the one to pick up on that. And if you just are completely like, no, you're a woman, I don't need your help, I don't want your help, no, I got it, I'm a man, I'm strong, I'm smart, I don't need no woman's opinion, ain't no woman going to tell me how to do something better. If you miss something and she's over here and she done picked up on what you missed out on, but you're totally disregarding her, you could have potentially ruined everything that you were working for over here. All because you didn't want to ask her opinion. All because you didn't want to accept her viewpoint. And that's just something that does not make sense to me. Another thing in the Bible that y'all seem to forget, God made the woman to be a helpmate to a man. That's literally what she was created for. God made this beautiful woman for you. Specifically designed this beautiful woman for you with a beautiful mind and a beautiful heart. He designed her to help you. So let her help you. Every man is not perfect. Every woman is not perfect. We all can use constructive criticism or a different viewpoint from another human being. That's why nobody is out here just doing stuff on their own. God gave you someone to put on your team to help you out. And you are so stubborn and so arrogant that you're going to say, no, because I'm a man. I don't need her help. I'm a man. Dumb. Again, real stupid. Let her help you. That is what she's there for. She's beautiful, but it's not just her looks. It's not just the way she cooks. Her mind is beautiful. That's what God made her for. God gave that to her. Her heart is beautiful. God gave that to her. Packaged it all up in something beautiful and gave it to you so that you wouldn't have to do all this stuff by yourself. Because you're not supposed to. So let your helpmate help you out a little bit. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to need a different perspective sometimes. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the secret, okay? Like I said, she has to be able to trust you. That's number one. If you can't lead yourself, you can't lead her. But besides that, you have to love her. You have to show her appreciation. You have to genuinely show her appreciation for all the things that she does for you. If she cooks you dinner and you're done, you smashed, you're good, don't just sit there and go, well, yeah, that's your job. Tell her thank you. Tell her that you appreciated it. Tell her it was good, that she did a good job. If you show a woman genuine appreciation for all the things that she does for you, all the little things even that she does for you, and if you love her the way that she needs to be loved, because everybody needs to be shown love differently. So if you really put in the effort to figuring out the way that she needs to be loved and just smothering her with that, she's gonna submit to you. She's gonna do it, and she's gonna do it willingly because she knows that you love her and that you respect her. It's not about control. That shouldn't be what it's about. It should be loving and respecting her, and she should know at the end of the day that you have her like nobody else is gonna have her back. You've got her like nobody else, that you love her more than anyone else, you care about her, and everything that you do is because you love her and because you want to see her progress. Everything that you tell her is because you love her and you want her to have the best. Respect and love your girl, period. If you do it the right way, she'll do what it is that you're asking. You really show her love and show her that you appreciate her and you got her for real, she's gonna do whatever. You want dinner? I got you. Go ahead and sit down and I'll bring your plate over to you. What you want to drink? I got that too. Go ahead, sit down. You want more? I got you. You want me to pack you lunch tomorrow? No problem. And she's gonna do all of that because she loves you, not because she feels like she has to, or she's not gonna be muttering stuff under her breath the whole time. She's gonna do it because she likes to do it. Once that starts happening more with men, women will be a little bit more at ease when it comes to the submissive word. So ladies, I'm telling you, if you find the right man that loves you the right way and that respects you the way you're supposed to be respected and loves you like he loves himself and treats you like a queen, then you won't have to worry about being defensive about the submissive thing anymore, because you have to switch your mind from thinking about it in that negative way, because you have to condition it to not think of that word submissive as, oh, he just wants to run over me and he just wants to, do what he wants and expects me to just sit there and not say anything and just be a pretty face and that's it. Because when you find the right guy, that's not what it's going to mean to him. You're going to be able to not worry about stuff because you know that your man has you. I'm not saying that you don't ever have to use your brain again, but I'm just saying, you know that he is there for you. When he tells you something, it's not him being, domineering or rude or disrespectful. When you think about it, it's because he loves you and because he's trying to show you something that you may not see. So, that's the end of my topic for today. If you liked it, I guess, then go ahead and like it. If you agreed with me, share it with somebody else that you think might agree too. If you disagree with me, share it with somebody else that you think might disagree. I'm not picky. Just open up the discussion a little bit, that's all. You never know how somebody's thoughts might change. You never know what somebody else really thinks. So, I do have other topics I feel like I can talk about. So this won't be the last video. Let me know what you think. I'll see you in the next one. Deuces. The joys of being blind. What's up, guys? Actually, no glasses. I don't want to be a nerd today. And like I said, don't just... what am I saying? Bottom line, just don't be a jerk. It is like dumb hot in here right now.